Hands down. Hands down shit. You know what What's up, guys? Hands Down Sports, of course. Appreciate y'all for watching. This is going to be NFL talk real quick. And, of course, for all the people out there making bets responsibly, my G, don't be putting down the house. You know what I mean? Your school tuition. Your kid's fucking savings account, doggy. That's not how it works, man. Oh, yo tengo este dinerito that I've been, usando aquí para hacer esta vaina. Boom. That's it, dogs. Don't get stupid, son. You know what I mean? That's from me. The person that bets $1, $2, $10 the most. You know, feel me? Well, I've done $20 before, but ya tú sabes. We downsized. Anyways, real quick, week 3, I'm going to pick my winners. Right? Listen to this. Colts, Vikings, Jaguars, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Cowboys, Chiefs, Steelers, Falcons, the Eagles, the Raiders, the Packers, the Chargers, the Seahawks. And Monday night, I'm going with the Ravens. Now, of course, the Lions can win. I think the Broncos got a good chance of winning. I think the Rams, who play Philly real tough, has an opportunity unless, you know how it is. Can the Giants beat the Chiefs? Both 0-2, both teams, up in the air with how good they could be. I mean, the 49ers, can they win another game with Mac Jones? I don't know, dogs. Now, like I told you before, let me show you right here, doggy. I'm a Jets fan. I told you I'm a Jets fan. You know what I mean? Relajando aquí. But my Jets is not as good as the Bucks. So go Bucks. You feel me? If you want to hate me for that, good. I want to hear it in the comments, dogs. Subscribe to the channel. I want to hear the hate. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. And besides that, let's go into starts and sits. So, of course, the superstars, it's the superstars. You gotta start those guys. But let's see here. Jordan Mason is going to get some burn, like real burn. Aaron Jones is hurt. So I would definitely go with that guy this week. Let's see here. Chase Brown, you got to start Chase Brown, even though he's struggling. Let's see here. For the Colts, I mean, Daniel Jones. You got Pat Mahomes or somebody like that? Because if you don't, this guy's playing great. Let me see here. I would start Calvin Ridley. Besides that, I'm sitting Tony Pollard. This dude, Tyler Warren, is going to play. He was, a little hurt this week, but he's going to play. So I would definitely start his tight end. In Houston, I would sit Stroud. He's not even passing over 250 yards, my G. But Nico Collins, you have to start Nico Collins. Travis Etienne, I would start. Trevor Lawrence, I would start. And then the wide receivers for the Jags, Diami Brown and Trevor Hunter. I would start Trevor Hunter every week, man. I don't know. I'm just waiting for him to score a receiving touchdown and into for a touchdown. Para que tú veas how crazy it could get really quick. Now the Texans, wide receiver core there. If you're struggling, man, Jaden Higgins. If you're struggling. Dalton Schultz, I would sit. I have no choice. He's in my dynasty. And plus, the dude from the Ravens, Andrews, no está haciendo nada, loco. Now we're going to get to the good game. Jets and Bucks. Now you got to start Baker Mayfield. Who's going to be the starting quarterback for the Jets? That's one question, which I'm not going to start the quarterback for the Jets. But Tyrod Taylor, I mean, you would have to be struggling. He's only, if you're 0-2, I still wouldn't start Tyrod Taylor. Brees Hall, you got to start. Garrett Wilson, you got to start. Mike Evans, Bucky Irv, you got to start that dude. Ibuka, even though he's been hurt, like injury kind of thing going on this week, I would definitely start Ibuka. I mean, it looks like he's at least going to get a touchdown. I did read Adam Schefter say on X that he's going to be limited on snaps. But that's because, he's struggling with an injury, not a big deal, but, it could be. Now, this Cardinals 49ers game, I know I got the Cardinals winning this game right here. Of course, Kyler Murray. I would start this guy, Trey Benson. I'm starting him on my leagues because RJ Harvey is not doing good, but I'm going to start him. Trey McBride, that's a given. Now, you got to start McCaffrey because he's not going to get hurt. So, on the wide receiver side for the 49ers, let's see. Because Ricky Parcell would be a must start at least, right? Jawan Jennings, if you're struggling right now, 0-2 like me, because he would have gave you 20 points last week, este maldito no va a hacer nada esta semana, tú verás. But I got to start Jawan Jennings. Tú me dices a mí. I know you don't want to do it, son. Me neither, son. I got no choice. And I'm not starting Mac Jones, even though he played really good week 2. He played good, man. For the Cowboys, like they said, dogs, Cowboys and Bears, a todo lo que da. Start all of them, bro. Even Ferguson at tight end. That game might be 56-50. Anyways, let me see here. Chiefs and Giants. All right, G-Men. We're starting Mahomes and we're starting Kelsey. Up to you if you want to start Hollywood Brown. I mean, I am going to show you my FanDuel, and let me get his first name, because Thornton. I'm going to start Thornton because I picked Mahomes to have a really good game. But that's what happens. You want to make sure the player has a bad game today? Hands down sports. Put a bet on this guy. Once I put the bet on them, play them in fantasy, FanDuel, or DraftKings. Put them on there. They do bad. Horrible. Tyquan Thornton. A dude that they're definitely looking for that deep ball. And for the Giants, you always got to start Malik Neighbors. Let me see here. The problem with the running game is that they don't have a running game, just like Kansas City. Like, I don't trust Pacheco, Hunt. I don't trust those dudes. I would not start them at all. Cam Skaboodle, I would flip a coin. If you got nobody, you're like, man, I need a running back, son. Cam Skaboodle. You know what I'm saying? Now, Steelers go to New England. Start Aaron Rodgers. Psych. Jalen Warren, sit. DK Metcalf is the only one that I would start because, he's big body. He can do whatever. Now, Ramondre Stevenson, I would start him. Kayshon Boutte. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Kayshon, I would definitely start. He's the one getting all the burn. Drake May, to me, he's a start. I don't think you drafted him. I think he's on your bench. So, if your quarterback is hurt, then that's what I would do. But I think the Patriots have more guys on the wide receiver side. Stephon Diggs, he's a great name. He's towards the end of his career, but, he got something to prove, right? Stephon Diggs, not a bad flex. Mario Douglas, I wouldn't mind starting him. And, even though you're not starting Trayvon Henderson right now. But remember, there's guys that start off slow when they're rookies. And then week 3, week 4, week 5, they're the ones that are the best running backs in the league. So Falcons have to go to the Panthers. I think that this will be a high-scoring game. I'm starting Michael Finks Jr., Bijan Robinson, for sure. Let me see here. Chuba Hubbard, I'm starting. This guy's name, Tutorial McMillan, I'm starting him. He's the only wide receiver, and he's a rookie, dogs. It's like, let's put all the pressure on the wide receiver room on this guy that just started in the NFL. Pobrecito loco, pero, he's good, bro. Wide receiver end side, you got to start Drake London. They're throwing him the ball 15 times, 10 times a game. And Darnell Mooney. Kyle Pitts is a sit for me. Una mierda loco. Doesn't matter who's back there. I mean, he could have been on a team with Tom Brady in his prime. He's still una mierda loco. The game of the week for me, of course, is the Rams at Philly. You're starting everybody over here, dogs. Stafford, Kalen Williams, Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams. I mean, the only guy that, this is going to sound crazy, dogs, Hands Down Sports has a take for you right now. I'm not starting A.J. Brown. He has to prove it to me, man. But that's the problem, son. It's like, how you gonna bench this guy, dogs? He's not a rookie, He's not like the oldest guy in the world, but he's the man. Saquon, you got to start. And you got to start Jalen Hurts, babe, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. You heard it from here, dogs. And you know what I said about the Philly fans. They be hating on Hurts all day, son. Not the fans, but I'm saying, like, not the Philly fans. Let's not get that twisted, because then you start hablando mierda loco. Jalen Hurts, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, babe. You know it, I know it. Let's not get it twisted. The Raiders are going to the Commanders, and I told you that the Raiders are going to win, and they're going to win because of Genty. You got to start Genty. You got to start Myers. Geno Smith is a sit, but, just in case. Krosky Merritt is a sit. Deebo Samuel is a start. Scary Terry, he's a sit. Nah, mierda loco. Unless you're like me, I got no choice. I gotta start the mother lunch. Let me see here. So who's gonna be the quarterback? Marcus Mariota. Yo, my G. I know he can run the ball, and that's what he's pretty good at. Running the ball, probably running for a couple of touchdowns or so, but I don't expect too much from him. Man, my G. Horrible. Green Bay, we're starting everybody, all their 1,800 wide receivers. I was looking at Kraft. Tucker Kraft is a must start. Even though he's questionable, he's a must start. Jacobs, must start. On the Cleveland side, Flacco's a bench. Judkins, it looked good. He got a little 10 fantasy points last week, but he's not a start right now. The only one is Jerry Jeudy, and I would even sit him, my G. Sit all the Browns, man. Forget it. It's a wrap. The Packers, you love, and everybody just start, man. Wakes de todo loco. Who else is there that you don't even know? What's that guy, Christian? I start him, and he's hurt. he's not even going to play. He'll catch the ball from the sidelines more than the Browns will, right? Anyways, not hate on the Browns, man. I would love for them to win a championship one day, but, I'll cry just like a Browns fan would cry if they won the Super Bowl. Another game that's a game of the week for me is Denver at Chargers. So Broncos at Chargers. We're starting Knicks. We're starting Herbert. You got to start J.K. Dobbins because they don't want to give the ball to Harvey at all. Quentin Johnson's a start. Amari Hampton, it depends, bro. It's like a sit or a start depending on your team. Troy Franklin is a start. Let me see who else is on that wide receiver Broncos side that I would even give a chance right now, dogs. Marvin Mims, I would give a, start, but Cortland Sutton is a must start. That's a must start, babe. For real, for real. Right? So then we're going to go here to the Saints-Seahawks game. The Seahawks defense is a start. It's a must start. Alvin Kamara is a must start. And then in the tight end land, Jawan Johnson, a must start, man. This dude, Spencer Rattler, be looking for him, man. He's getting a lot of burn, man. A lot of touches. JSN might be a scratch, so you got to keep an eye out. You know what I mean? If he's going to start or not. Kenneth Walker III, start. Sam Darnold is a sit. And then, of course, man, start all the Lions and start all the Ravens except Andrews, bro. Andrews una mierda, loco. I'd rather start anybody else but Andrews. And as soon as Likely gets back, I think they should just put Andrews on the bench. If Likely gets hurt, then that's when you play again. Porque tú una mierda, loco. You're not doing nothing. And those are my sits and starts for this week. The winners that I chose, you see, you know what I mean? Put a little money on it. Let's see if I get them all right. Till the next time, my G. Hands Down Sports. With that Marquis.